My name's Duddy, set up builds and stuff. Today's video is not going to be specifically a build, it's going to be about a weapon that is going to absolutely destroy in Renegades. I'm talking about the Slayer's Fang. This does shatter projectiles. We've got some excellent seasonal artifact packs coming in Renegades that are really going to make this overpowered. We're going to be taking a look at some exotic combos with Spirit of the Foe Tracer, Spirit of the Gryphonkin, and we're also going to be looking at Synthoceps on Stasis Titans. With the shatter effects from Stasis and the shatter projectiles, this weapon is going to be absolutely disgusting, so stay with me, I'll break it down. Slayer's Fang, Night 1 sight, dealing final blows to targets, grants Night 1 sight. During that time, final blows grant true sight, reload speed and precision damage is increased, and sub-munitions weaken targets. Heart piece rounds from this weapon shatter into sub-munitions on impact. It's strong against overload champions. So you get a kill, you're going to weaken everything, get extra damage, and on top of that, when you're weakening things, it's also got Repulsive Brace Catalyst on there. Defeating a Void debuff target grants you an overshield, so you're going to get a nice crispy Void overshield on tap with this weapon. Very easy to do. All you have to do is get a single kill. That's going to grant you the Night Sworn sight, and then everything else that you kill is going to be debuffed by the weakening, and you're going to get Void projectiles that scatter left, right and centre. I've covered this weapon quite a lot. It is by far one of my favourite exotics in the game, and it's very strong, especially on some Void builds like Nothing Manacles, etc. I've covered all these, but you can see here it is pure carnage. Really strong. You'll see that I've also got a Void weapon boost. We're going to be looking at that to add some extra damage to this. Not that it's needed, but may as well. Look at the state of it. It is so strong. Overshield on tap. Now I'm going to feature two seasonal artifact packs. Power from Pain, rapid final blows against weakened combatants, now grant you Devour. So as well as the overshield and the weakening, etc., we're going to get Devour on any subclass we want. And on top of that, we're going to get Void Infestation. Defeating a weakened target spawns a tracking projectile that weakens other targets. So you've got the shattering effect that's going to weaken once you've got a kill. And we're going to get Void Infestation and Devour and an overshield. Now, just for an example, if you run Spirit of the Foe Tracer class item combo with Spirit of Gryphonkin, it's nuts. Foe Tracer will give you a 25% damage increase when you hit something with an avoid ability. 25% damage increase, and we're going to be able to get volatile rounds on top with Spirit of the Gryphonkin. So, this is just one thing. Now, Spirit of the Foe Tracer, all you have to do is hit something with a Smoke Bomb, which is going to proc your Void weapon damage, and you can also run Radiant on that as well, so they both stack. So, just for an example, you're going to have everything you've seen and hit something with your Smoke Bomb, get Radiant and a 25% Void weapon damage boost for 15 seconds, and all the weakening and the Devour and all of that shatter and the Void Infestation all working together. This weapon is going to be absolutely massive next season. Trust me, guys. There is loads and loads of different builds you could pair this up. Nothing Manacles, Controverse builds. You could even go Strand builds with this because we're going to get the Devour on tap. Stasis builds. You could incorporate this into so many builds, and it's got Overload built in, which is always an added bonus. Now, don't forget, with Spirit of the Foe Tracer and Tether, you will actually get the 30% Tether damage increase as well as the Foe Tracer. Now, again, the Tether is actually getting buffed again. It's going to be 35% damage increase. So if you Tether after Tuesday, when Renegades drops, we're going to get 35% from your Tether and a 25% from Foe Tracer. This could be incredible, even for boss DPS damage as well. But getting all weakening and the overshields and the Devour and the Void Infestation will also work incredible on Stasis builds, especially the Behemoth. Adding Whisper of Fissures to get even more shatter damage, as well as the shotgun shatter damage and the Void Infestation. Howl of the Storm paired up with Synthoceps this season has been absolutely incredible build, and it works incredibly well with Slayer's Fang. I've done quite a few videos on this in the past. Shatter, projectiles and Void works really nicely, and obviously the Howl of the Storm Synthoceps builds this season have gone off with Icebreaker, but they work just as good with Slayer's Fang. Like I said, Synthoceps, your Howl of the Storm benefits from the Synthoceps as well, all that melee damage. weakening on tap, shattering left, right, and centre. Everything's going to be debuffed. Absolutely crazy. And having Devour and a times 8 Frost Armor on a Stasis Titan and an Overshield, you are truly going to be absolutely unkillable. So that almost wraps up the video. I've just got like one little clip showing you of the Stasis Titan shattering effects working very nicely with the Void Brucey bonuses that you get on the Slayer's Fang. Again, just having it inbuilt overload is really, really nice on this weapon. Loads of different builds. Slayer's Fang, one of the one that's gone under the radar a little bit. I've done a couple of other videos as well with all the Void Sword and Sword seasonal artifact perks coming as well. So if you're interested, give them a check out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.